What's going on? This is a poem blog number. I can't even think of which one right now at this moment. I think it's like poem blog number 8. I want to say. Man, I know I did like a little small review of the blogs and things that I've done, and I really look at them, and I'm really like, there was something that was like a different kind of message that I wanted to kind of put out there with those blogs. It wasn't really supposed to be about all my life, me personally. It was really supposed to be more of a collective kind of thing, more of like a different perspective, bring up different issues. Like, okay, like I was bringing up little issues. Like I brought up like the government, how I think, we should get some young folks in office. Amongst a couple different things, man. But yeah, man, so I'm gonna definitely concentrate on that, but I'm gonna use this particular vlog. I know I said blog last time. I'm gonna use this particular vlog as kind of like a welcome back, cause it's been a minute since I've done, any kind of blogs, whatsoever. So here I am. This will be Napalm's vlog. And, if anybody who knows me personally, like if you know me, you know what I'm saying? And, you kind of know, like, what my deal is, and you kind of know, dude, shoot like some topics or something, man. Shoot like some different comments, or like some different things that can be spoken upon, because that'll help me out greatly. I really just be on here kind of rambling on, and I run across a couple good things, but, so yeah, man, what's been up? Wow. There's a whole bunch of stuff been up. I'm still stationed over here. I'm still stationed in Cleveland. I'm still pretty much, on the lookout for a lot. Unfortunately, I have to tell you guys that I've been to jail a couple of times since I last blogged, and dealing kind of with the wrong type of people. Not knowing who I was dealing with at that time. I know the camera is shaking crazy. Not really knowing, who I've been dealing with at that point in time and things of that nature. Just taught me how to just really pay attention to people before you, get your feelings involved. You really got to, pay attention to people, before you, decide to take that step to, like, move in, or, before you decide to, take things, to I guess a level where things could be considered serious. You always want to, pay a little bit more attention to that. And that's pretty much what happened, man. Like I said, it's definitely partly my fault, because me, as a 32-year-old man, should have paid a little bit more attention to the person I was dealing with. I should have, most certainly looked at the financial situation a little bit closer. I should have looked at the living situation, as far as like the roommates, the people in the house, a little bit closer. I should have just looked at the lifestyle a little bit closer in order to decide if that type of lifestyle was for me or not. So definitely something that I need to consider before I just, hop off the band and say, yeah, it's their fault. Like, point the finger and stuff like that. Like, nah, I'm not into that. I'm into really trying to find a solution to these problems. So, I mean, yeah, I went to jail once for DV. I got off kind of easy because I definitely had some money saved up from working. So because I had the money saved up, I pretty much bailed myself out. And, from then I was homeless. Now I'm in a different place, in a different situation with some folks, and I'm finding out that they're not really, my cup of tea either. But, right now I am working. I got a couple jobs, but my main job, I'm looking to, try to either get the boost and, like in hours, you know what I'm saying? Or get the boost and how much I make an hour. So just to put that out there, the money is definitely strolling in. It's just not as much money as I would like it to be, So let's just leave it right there for a minute. But yep. So went to jail, came out, had a couple jobs, lost some jobs, then went back to jail because I violated my probation from going to jail the first time. And the way I did that was I smoked marijuana. I was going to task meetings, kind of like a AAA type of thing, but not really, just like a program that you go to talk about, what marijuana is taking over your life and, talk about, all the different situations, things like that. But, man, I got so bored and frustrated with that I ended up smoking again. So what I did was I went on ahead and smoked. And I thought I could, get the type of, pee or get like the, clean or like the fake, urine or whatever. Didn't work out. The fake urine didn't work out. Trying to take somebody else's piss in there didn't work out. And needless for me to say, I most certainly failed in the aspect of passing the drug test. So I went on ahead, I took the hit, and they told me to, I might as well just chalk it up. So I chalked it up. I went ahead, I told the judge the truth, like, yeah, I used. I'm thinking she's going to give me another chance. No, she locked me up. So with that said, I went on ahead, I did my days, and I can't really complain too much because I did my days and I came out. You know what I'm saying? I had somewhere to go and I came out. Matter of fact, I came out to money, I came out to clothes, shoes. I came out to a pretty decent situation. Granted, my situation and what it's supposed to be. So, with that, all of that's out the way now, and I'm kind of just on the market, really looking for better employment right now. I'm really looking for a place that's paying a little bit more per hour, like I said, than what I get. But I definitely do appreciate the job I got now because it's adding to my skill set. It's adding to what I need in order to even find a better job. The term, you got to crawl before you walk, has always been, one of my biggest philosophies to build upon. A lot of people want to walk before they crawl and then they end up falling a lot. I feel like, you learn how to crawl before you walk, you won't fall because you've already learned how to crawl. I won't get into that too much, but that's just pretty much how I felt about that little excerpt right there. So, that was that. And, man, what else? Like dating. Dude, I haven't been dating at all, dude. I haven't been having any type of intercourse, any type of women activity at all. I just been really worried out of my head, really trying to get my bases, really trying to get like my living situation put back to where it's supposed to be. That's been like my main focus right now, man. I'll go to the bar. I mean, I've had so many opportunities too, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just, for some reason, I just don't, it's like something in me is like, nah, man, don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get involved again. You ain't got nothing. Now that person going to be trying to own you, and say, well, I'm the king because I got all the finances. No, I want to have a situation where, even if it's an apartment, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to get myself like a house, in the beginning, but even if it's an apartment, I can run with the apartment, man, and I could just be like, hell yeah, man, let me go ahead and just, get the spot, somewhere I can lay my head and I can pay the rent for it and I can feel good, because I paid the rent for it and I know that it's going to be there when I get back, and I don't have to worry about the door being locked or the cops being called and things of that nature. And, I just want to, like I say, even if it's an apartment, like I said, I would like to get a house, man. I want to go ahead and get a little single house on the west side somewhere, man, West 54th, a little something of that nature. But, you never know, man. You never know up until it happens. So we got to keep our eyes and ears peeled on that. I actually met a couple of realtors at this meeting I was at. They said that they might have a house or two, that they might be able to help me out with. So you just never know, man. You never know. I always keep my eyes and my ears peeled. I try to. So, that's that. But I haven't been on the market at all. And I've been seeing, once again, all kinds of just, man, delicious looking, gorgeous, man. I mean, did you come out off the Maxim cover, like, type of just wow, like, oh, and I can tell, like, it's something in their eye that, when they look at me, they look at me too. And it's like, I feel the connection, man. But as bad as I want to just, break that, I can't. I can't right now. I know it's not right. I want to get it to where, it's gonna feel right. It's gonna feel good when I do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cheat myself again. Lying to people and acting like everything is all good and it's not. I really want to have a good support. You know what I'm saying? Before I get back into a relationship. Therefore, if I decide to combine my finances, with somebody else or whatever, then I would feel good about it because I can do half and half. It's not just all her. It's not 80% or 90% her. It's, no, I put up with this too. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just, a bigger investment on one half. I'd rather do like, a 50-50 type of thing. But that's that. As far as like the relationships go, the sidebar stuff is the sidebar stuff. But as far as like the serious relationships, like no, I haven't really been looking. I haven't really been trying to get into any serious relationships. I've really only been on the move. College, as far as college is concerned, man, I'm still really trying to figure out what I really want to do. I know I'm definitely going back to school. Having a job is a blessing, but it's not the 100% all thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Having a job is just the first step. That's what gets you the money to get your little food, get your little survival. Like like you got like like your toilet, like toothpaste, deodorant, the stuff that you need, like, gas. I mean, whatever it is that you use every single day, you need a job in order to do anything, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the first step. But I'm really looking into this college type deal because that's more of like when you want to open or you want to work for yourself. And that's what I'm trying to get into. I know that I won't last too long working for someone else. I don't know what's in my DNA. I don't know how my parents made me, but I just don't really condone and working for somebody else for too long. I feel like that's a stepping stone situation. Once again, folks, don't take this as a bashing, for those who work at McDonald's or those who work for a company or those who have a boss. If you have a boss, you have a job. You know what I'm saying? Just be lucky that you're working. But me personally, I can't. I've never seen myself really working for nobody else. I'm starting to get up in age, like I told you earlier. I'm 32 years old. I just see myself kind of, starting my own business, whether it be music, computer repair, or I'm giving some type of service that's helping others, man. I just feel like, that's a part of my duty. I feel like it's just, very tough right now for those who want to work for themselves. I feel like you need to have a degree in business, or you need to have a degree in, starting up your own company, and it's going to be super-duper freaking hard. Believe me, I know. So, yeah, that's that. But as far as, like, one or two other things on college, like I looked at computer repair. Again, to delve deeper, I did get my certification in that, and I also have a certification in office assistant. But, those two particular fields aren't really booming at the moment, so I might be looking to get into a little something that's a little different. Probably looking at, I don't know, man, maybe like an electrician or something. Maybe something that has to do with automotive, maybe. Something that I can get into that's going to get me started. But first and foremost, though, I was thinking about that business. Get a degree that's, the beginner's level of business, and look at different services that people need and, try to, open up a service where, a lot of different people can use it, you know what I'm saying? And not just, one person in particular, you know what I'm saying? Not just, one business, but a business that everybody can get. So, yeah, that's the college route right there. The music, I haven't been recording music at all, man. I've been listening to a lot of new artists, new songs, new cats. Been listening to a lot of, like, Migos. Been listening to a lot of Drake. Drake coming out with songs over and over. I've been listening to a lot of Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. I've been putting, like, old Jay-Z on my iPod. So my ears are most certainly open as far as, like, the music is going. But as far as me making music, it's been a minute. It's probably been almost a year since I've dropped anything, man. And with good reason. Number one, you have to be in the right mindset to make good music. You go in the studio with a bunch of crap, with a bunch of garbage on your palette, you're going to end up spitting some of that garbage palette out into your music. You want to kind of have a clear mindset before you go in there and, start dropping songs. Everything ain't always about anger and metaphors and bitches and fucking and, that's, a part of it, you know what I'm saying? But, music derived from poetry, music derived from wordplay, music derived from, being able to control the emotions of another human being. That's where music kind of derived and came from. So I want to get that magic back, you know what I'm saying? Within my realm, I don't want to just make it all about the evil all the time. You know what I'm saying? But because I did that, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so, but no, I haven't been dropping any music. I probably sat back. I probably wrote like, one or two songs, in a notepad. I probably, penned a couple of things down, but I haven't recorded anything. I pretty much just been thinking a whole lot about the different concepts. Like I said, just listening to different artists, man. Listening to what, they've been up to. Like, Post Malone been dropping stuff. Lucci Rax, I just got hip to that guy. Gucci, still dropping, albums and mixtape. So it's a definite, man. I say, be on the lookout, definitely for Napalm's mixtape to come out officially, too. Because I want my next one to be official. The other mixtapes that I've been dropping them kind of out of a hood lab, like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of off my laptop, off my Mac, Audacity. I think I brought it up before. So I want my other mixtapes, I want my other stuff to be official. I want to actually hit the studio, or I want to buy the equipment, and I want to be able to record my songs officially, and I want to take my singles or take my songs to a radio station, and I want them to hear my music, and I want them to say, this dude is definitely, one of the cats in Cleveland who is definitely one of the more different, one of the more hottest, one of the more catchiest. He got songs for the lyricists, he got songs for the rap heads, he got songs for the clubs, he got songs for the underground, he got songs for everybody. He's definitely one of the more lucrative, different, universal hip-hop artists. He's not a type of artist to bias or bash nobody. He is literally one of the hottest, one of the rawest. His songs are dope. His beats are definitely dope. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting into making my own beats, but I think I'm going to find me a nice beat maker who can kind of see my vision and kind of work with me a little bit. That's kind of what I want to do to make things a lot easier. But, I'm into music all around, man. Period. I'm into music all around, so I might just end up making my own beats, man, using Fruity Loops or whatever music program that's, kind of, a nice start for beginners, and use that. But, yeah, so that's like the music thing. The gaming, I got the NBA Live 18. I've been, playing around on that. Started up Be The One on that. So I'm mainly on the street games on that. I played a couple league games. But, gaming recently is just that Live 18. I got Dragon Quest Heroes. I've been playing, I beat like 2 or 3 chapters on that. The dialogue is pretty kiddish to me, but, the gameplay is pretty awesome. I like how the graphics kind of graduated from cel shaded like it used to be on the PS2. Now it's in full 3D on the PS4, so it's pretty cool. Speaking of that, I got that Star Ocean on PS3. I need to actually load that up. But yeah, man, so it's a lot, man, with the game. And and the Switch. I snatched up a Switch. I got that 2K18. Huge disappointment. Why? A roster and everything is good. The controls are okay. But let me say this directly into the camera. 30 frames per second! Now, when you say 30 frames per second for a sports game, you would think that's not bad. That's not terrible. It's only 30 frames per second as long as the game can control. No. When you play a game that's 30 frames per second, that's been 60 frames per second since the PS2 days. I believe 2K was 2K was 60 frames per second on Dreamcast. So why would it be 30 frames per second on Switch hardware? But anyway, that's another concept. It's a good basketball game, but I just was real hyped for it to be nice and silky like it is on Xbox One and PS4. But it turns out, I don't know if it's the developer kit was lazy. I don't know if it's the Switch hardware can't handle it. But we need to fix that situation quick. Let's see, gaming. I got those 3 free Pokemon that they gave out last month. They gave out the 3 starter Pokemon and their fully evolved forms on level 3, which was great. If you guys didn't get that code, too bad. So sad. Did that. What else? Oh, yeah, Mario Odyssey. I've been smashing. Already beat the whole game. Now I'm just kind of locating the princess throughout all the different kingdoms. And once I finish that up, I'll pretty much have the game 100. I don't know if I'm at 100 all the coins and moons. But, I mean, if I'm bored enough or if I got the time, I'll definitely look into it. Skyrim. Oh, man, Skyrim is nice, man. It's nice to be able to play that anywhere you want to go. Man, like, you can play that Skyrim anywhere. So, yeah, man, but so far with Skyrim, I just got a couple of new dragon abilities. I've been using them. I invaded these mages. These mages had like a hideout, had like an old castle that they had taken over, and I took them all out with no help. I had a little henchman with me, but she died. So, they killed her off. She couldn't handle it. So I went ahead and took over. And I did it on my own. I'm not going to lie. I died a couple times, but I came up with a strategy. I got the Soul War Hammer. I'm collecting souls, taking the mages out, doing what I got to do. Most certainly. So, but yeah, that's the gaming, man. That's the gaming. Let's see, I covered that, covered the music, covered the gaming, covered that. I'm going to end it now. So this would be like my reopening for the vlogs. It's been a minute. Like I said, I don't know if this is Palm Vlog 8, 9. I know it's one of the two. But, yeah, and if y'all watching and y'all know me or whatever, and y'all, kind of know y'all been in my life, or even if you're not, if you're a stranger and you happen to come across this blog online or this vlog online, then, drop something, like a topic that you think that, because I like to talk, I like to hear what other people have to say. I'm tired of hearing myself talk. I'm tired of hearing my own thoughts. I want to hear what other people have to say about anything, the world, politics, United States government, Trump, our medical plan, our food system, water system, all these killings that's going on out here, these new drug rules that's about to come out, I mean, I just like to hear what other people think, man. Like, I always have my own, opinion about everything. I always have my own type of opinion about everything, man. And, now though, I'm just kind of tired, man. I just want to hear what other people got to say. So, I'm going to end it on that. Yeah, so this will be Palm Vlog, whatever y'all see me title it as, and that's it, you know what I'm saying, so, peace out.